Teach Me Tuesday. Last week we were looking at building the background and Steve Penley's flower blossom. Today we're going to bring in some other color tones such as pinks and reds for the flower heads. We're just going to keep on building on the paint and overlapping. So here we go. I got a tray full of colors. I'm going to start with my reds today. Use a small to medium sized brush. I just want to still cover areas. Maybe this last time we did the dabbing, today we can do a little bit of swirly rounds. I'm putting some pink into my red to make it softer and give it more depth. So pretty. These can resemble like roses or something. Doesn't have to resemble anything, it can just be made up flowers. Put a little bit of yellow in here to get some other tones. And you can start dabbing this around just so you have some of that color throughout. I always want to step back to see how it's going, where you need to put some. Don't be afraid to overlap the paint. This project is so much fun for any age, for kids, for adults, and it's an easy one to take on. We do it a lot in our paint parties here at the studio. Like this one seems a little bit dark, so I'm going to lighten that up. I'm going to take my white and soften some of those so it doesn't dominate. You want the eye to move around not get stuck in. So the dynamic of the colors. And do some dabbing again. Don't be afraid to throw on paint. Make a mistake, you can always paint over it. It's a very forgiving thing. I love it. You can get a little bit smaller brush and we can do some little spirals or something. Create some movement in through your blossom. The orange is fun. Get my bigger brush and I'm going to do the vase now. What you could do is just kind of do a clear vase. You can just give a little of white in, just cover it with white, and then you can take maybe some green, just suggest that there are some flowers stems in the vase and give it some depth. Now I want to adjust, you see that strong line there, we're going to go ahead and throw in a different color. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this blue. I just think that would make a little pop against that yellow. So into that. You can always adjust. If you don't like your background color, you can always adjust it too. I think this one might would be prettier with a little bit of more yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of yellow with the cream. Like that, just to brighten it up a little bit. Those are things that you learn as the more you paint, you find out those little. Never try to paint exactly like this because that will stop you from exploring your own paint. There we go. And there we have a Steve Penley blossom. Thank you for joining me in for Teach Me Tuesday.